Steve?
Failed to post to Facebook. Here's what folks.
Okay, Facebook and YouTube. We are live right now. Roll the intro.
Yes, sir. We're live.
Wow, that was some intro. That's an old school fighting news intro, which is appropriate because we're going to be doing a lot of reminiscing right now. This is our 2020 year-end wrap-up show. We have a lot of exciting guests, and we're going to get started right away because we're on a tight schedule here. You all know Steve-O right there, the creator, founder of the Fighting News, the guy who makes all the shirts and hats and et cetera, and the man who takes the best photos, by not by a thin margin either. Did I say that? We got photos by Gerardo Ramos. How are you tonight, Gerardo?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on,
What's
guys.
up,
How are you
Jimmy?
guys?
Yeah. So 2020 was you did a lot of hard work in 2020. We're going to be joined shortly by a fellow journalist who's
Who's
showing
backstage right now?
for now. But Gerardo, tell us, what are some of the highlights of your 2020?
You know, I really enjoyed Revolta's boxing. I thought that was really unique and different than what we normally shoot. I really liked the black tie event, and it was unique. I really liked that event for sure. And also enjoyed bare knuckle, shooting bare knuckle. That was a different experience. It's really exciting and it's fun moments to capture for sure.
Right, bare knuckle. You got to be on your toes for that because that action those fights can end at any second.
Yeah, Uli, for example, was what 4 seconds, so you got to be on your toes.
Yeah, and I agree with you about Revolta Boxing. Also, that was a great event,
Hmm.
and we definitely look forward to more of those at the Intercontinental Hotel. It's a great room. Henry really knows what he's doing. He's been at this for a long, long time. There were good fights on there. There were good matchups, and
Even bad promotions was pretty cool when they were going in the beginning of the year before COVID. I thought those were really good events as well.
yes, and bad promotions. That's we're actually going to have Maureen Shea on with Derik Santos and Jake because that was the first big show of the year. So we'll get back
Mhm.
to that in a second. So Steve-O, what are some of the highlights for you as
Oh
a
my goodness! Oh my
photographer?
goodness! So highlights. So like Gerardo said, the bare knuckle to watch Yuli Diaz in that knockout. We had me and Gerardo had gone to his gym before the fight. We interviewed him before the fight. He predicted it. He even said, "I'm gonna knock this guy out real quick." He dreamt about it. So to see his dream come true and have that knockout, that was so exciting. He was so excited. He jumped over. He dove just dove over the ring. So that was really exciting for me. Henry, which we used to go to his events like 4 or 5 times a year at the Heavyweight Factory. And he had stopped doing that for quite some time. So to see him get back in the action, Gerardo, hit it on the nail. Those two events, bare knuckle and Revolta Boxing, were two highlights for the year for me. Henry threw a great event, and it was good to see him get back in the game because I've known that guy for a long time, and he looked like himself again, and he threw on a great event, had some great fights, and it was pretty neat. Everyone coming up in tuxes and black tie, so that was pretty cool.
Right.
What was your highlights of the year, Matt?
In terms of your favorite photograph, Steve, would you say that Revolta Boxing was it too?
Uh, Gerardo's favorite
No, yours.
photograph, mine.
Yes.
Mine was bare knuckle. I went with Gerardo, and Gerardo had his large lens, and I was shooting ringside, and there was just some really, really, really bloody fights. And the pictures that I was getting, was just, it's always good to get a good photograph when there's a lot of blood involved, because otherwise it's just a picture of the guy going like this. But the bloody fights and the one me and Gerardo went to, it was bloody. We got Damon Latin sports box in the background, ready to come on. Got a
Okay.
bunch of stars here tonight.
So
Let me
let's
know
get
when to
the
bring him on, Matt.
Okay, and all right, Gerardo, I think for me, the last event, the XFN, in terms of all of us working, together, that was we got a lot done in a short amount of time. Okay, so we kind of figured that out there. That was pretty good. Um, that worked out well, and I'm glad that you had that computer back there to upload all the videos. And one of the fighters asked, when is my video going to be on YouTube? And she asked me that yesterday. I'm like, it's been up since Saturday night,
Yeah.
It was on the second page because we put up about 20 videos that night.
Yeah, when we're all together and we're working cohesively as a team, I think we do some really good stuff. So I was happy to see that at XFN for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to have Damon Gonzalez is going to come on and join us, say a couple of words just about his year as a journalist. Then we're going to bring on Derik Santos, Jake Bostwick, and Maureen Shea. So let's get going.
What's up, Damon?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good
Hey
to
Damon,
see
how's it
you.
going?
All
Good.
right, all right.
We were just talking about our highlights, and now you go to some of the same shows that we do, but you also go to the bigger events. And I know you were lucky enough to shoot at the events that were in the Seminole Hard Rock on the DAZN card. So just asking you, what was some of your favorite events of 2020?
I mean, I'll tell you, 2020 across the board, it's been a tough year for all of us as boxing people. And I remember being on JetBlue Airlines from Tampa, flying to JFK in New York back in March when all the COVID-19 stuff really broke out. And while I was in the air flying, I got the email from Top Rank that they canceled the fight, and I was already in the air on the
Oh,
way to
wow.
on the way to the Garden. So that's kind of, that was a turn for really, a really rough road for all of us in general. Um, we've lost a lot of friends in the industry. I'm heartbreaking to share the news tonight that we lost a friend tonight from Supreme Boxing in California. Stax's wife Cynthia
Oh
passed
man,
away tonight, and
sorry to hear
yeah, our
Yeah.
condolences to Stax and his family and his children, and just heartbroken. I've worked many fights with them, and they're just wonderful people. They're involved with the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. And again, man, this COVID-19 it's been rough. It's been a rough year. We try to keep on punching even through it. I
that. Yeah,
mean, some of the great moments and great fights that we've seen, even by watching on TV, it was this humbling to be in events. Yes, indeed, it was, but it was terribly different. Not hearing the crowds, not hearing the screaming of the fans going crazy, especially in Kissimmee, which is what, a part of Puerto Rico that broke off, and there's no fans screaming, no Boricuas going crazy, and that was really really different. It was very different to work in, seeing what Top Rank doing, to work in like a bubble setting, where we had to get tested to go in that setting. So, you just had to adapt. But at the end of the day, the bell was ringing and the fighters were fighting. And that's nothing but courage across the board from everybody, from the promoter to the matchmaker, to the fighters, to the cut man, to the trainer, to the photographers, to the ringside media, to all of us across the board, and of course all the fans that are watching. It's a lot of courage to just keep on punching and doing what we love to do the most, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What was your highlight of the year, Damon?
Man, I'll tell you my highlight of the year, and I share this like this to me personally. You know, I've followed the boxer. I met him his second pro fight. Bob Burnham had this young boxer that signed with Split T, with David and Split T, had him fight under Boxeo Telemundo in his second pro fight. And from his second pro fight, I haven't missed a fight to today until his last fight. It was humbling watching Teofimo Lopez. I was there in Madison Square Garden shooting it when he knocked out Richard Comey. And that, to me, going into the new year, that was a big highlight for me, watching that, you know, because again, you know, in my own way, you know, I start to feel like I become a Howard Cosell for some of these guys. You know, they know at the end of the day, they know who to talk to and have confidence in when they have something they want to share or express or just put out there in the news. And we're not into that generation of you know, just, you know, slandering them. You know, we want to be there to give the correct information to the boxing fans, and that's what it's all about. You know, watching, not to interrupt you, but watching on TV, if you guys remember, Ivan Baranchyk and Jose Cepeda, to me, that was the best fight of 2020. I mean, to me, you know, and I'm not taking nothing away from Tank Davis's uppercut knockout of Leo Santa Cruz, but that Ivan Baranchyk fight and Jose Cepeda, when he knocked him out in the late rounds, that was super exciting for me. I love fights like that. That's what boxing's all about.
Well, we definitely agree with you about Teofimo, because we've seen him train down here, you know, when he was an amateur. It's going back a long time. So, but we do have waiting backstage. We're going to bring her on. She's, I guess, one of the last big pro fights before COVID. We have Maureen Shea and her trainer, Derik Santos, trainer of champions. We're going to bring them on, along with Jake Bostwick. Hi, Maureen.
Hi,
hey, champ.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
All right. How's everyone doing? Hey, Jake.
How we doing? How we doing?
How's it doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. We have Damon Gonzalez on. You guys all know each other?
Hi, guys.
What's up,
Damon's
mate?
great journalist.
So Damon was just saying how it was so troubling with COVID from the top on down, with the fighters and the trainers and the audience and the media people. Everyone, 2020 was a difficult year. Derik, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, he's absolutely right. But in the channeling the immortal spirit of Jake LaMotta, 2020 kept punching us, but they never took us down. Never knocked us down.
That's right.
So we kept inching along as the year went by, and you know, I just, at this point of the year, I just want to be very appreciative to all the media, to the fans, to the fighters that trained under our banner, who kept going along, and following along in the year as best they could. And I'm looking forward to a positive 2021.
Excellent. And what do you have to say about the man sitting to, well, I guess it's it's all of our left, Mr. Brutal Bostwick? What do you got to say about him and his 2020 year?
Man, 2020 has been an interesting one for me. Like, yeah, super interesting for me. I've had some interesting things, good and bad, happen throughout the whole year. Obviously, with COVID hitting, it, you know, set a lot of things back. Me and my career was kind of at a standstill. Like, I really didn't know what was going on. So where I'm at now, I'm in a very good place. I'm around some very good people. I've got great energy. I've got great focus. I am coming to take over with a storm, son. Trust you me. So whatever, FU 2020, 2021 is going to be an interesting year. Just try and move forward. And yeah, you know, working around this COVID thing is a problem for a lot of people. It's a real big problem. So yeah, mental.
Yeah. And Maureen, how has it affected you, Mo?
I've had a great 2020. I'll be honest. You know, I fought in January, and that was great to fight.
Wait, time out. We have a special guest backstage that wants to say hi to you, Mo, and then you can finish.
Whoa, look who we have here.
Who is it?
Hold on. Dun, dun, dun.
Crazy person.
Hey.
It's Kessey.
Hi, I'm here especially for you.
Well, it's funny that you're here because I was going to say how one of the reasons my 2020 was so amazing, you know, fighting in January, but, you know, I started to train some females, which I hadn't done in years. And Kessey is one of my girls that has stayed with me. And even when the gym
I'm her favorite.
when the gym shut down, you know, we trained in my garage. You know, Derik came to the garage and was working with everybody, and Kessey was just so dedicated. You know, and we're gonna do a master's fight, but you know, she's a girl who just is like, you know what, I'm empowered. I love this. I want to do it, and she was so dedicated. And so for me, I think 2020 was about, you know, listen, as fighters, and you know, Kessey is now a fighter, and she'll have an official fight, you know, next year in 2021. But I think 2020 was really about, you know, overcoming, improving. And as fighters, we all have gone through it. We've all had to do that, you know, so it's really what you make of it. And, you know, for me, like I said, I mean, I had a lot of self-discovery, a lot of new opportunity. You know, I now work with Phil Daru. I'm his personal assistant. So I'm doing a lot with him. My strength and conditioning coach, you know, and he's another one. Him, just as Derik, never let down his fighters. You know, Derik was traveling to my garage to train people, and people were coming, the ones that wanted to be there. And, you know, and I'm so grateful that I had the space to be able to provide that too. I mean, it was really cool for the first 2 weeks, and then it got really, you know, I told Derik, I'm like, I got to get out of here. I thought it would be cool to have a gym in my house. It's not. For about 2 weeks it is. And then you're like, all right, that's enough. But you know, I think that's part of it. And then Phil opening up the gym in Pompano and us training there. And then, you know, coming into now partnering with Mo Vaughn and having the Vaughn Sports Academy and Daru Strong Performance together, you know, and just being patient and diligent. And I think that, you know, myself and the other, I know Damon too, but everybody, you know, here has been patient and diligent and you know, and consistent. So we've all kind of maintained that and never let us really, I mean, we may have felt that we went this way and this way, but we really didn't. You know what I mean? We really just went at a slower pace, still moving forward. So I think 2020 was great for those people that want to look at it like that, which I'm going to be an eternal optimist. But, you know, look at it. I think we're going to look back at this in 2021 and going forward and be like, wow, like I grew up so much. You know, we're always growing. So we grew and learned so much from that. And we survived it, you know, thank God, thankfully for us. And, you know, and it's been a challenge for a lot of people. You know,
Matt, so Maureen, so in the beginning of the show, I don't know if you saw, but Matt asked me what was the highlights of the show, and I had mentioned 2 shows. So Matt, seeing Maureen on the show, I'd like to reiterate that Bad Promotions was really off the hook in January. Like I had forgotten about it, Maureen, because it was so long ago. But to watch you fight live was a really great show for me as well.
I really appreciate that. And it was a long time since I fought in the United States, you know, I fought in New York, and to now calling Florida my home, that was such a big moment for me, you know, to have that. You know, I had that in California when I lived there, and New York when I lived there, and now Florida, you know, and I'm looking forward to having it again for 2021. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most in 2021, Mo?
Belts. Freaking belts that I'm ranked number 1 for.
Okay, nice.
You know, I'm looking forward to that. So, you know, I let my manager do his job. Everybody knows I stay ready. They're always like, "You're fighting soon, you're always ready." And Derik's had to pull me back a little bit, and Jake plays around. He's like, "Yeah, you can take a day off." Like, I don't take days off. You know, and it kind of caught up to me a little bit where I'm like, no, we don't start camp till the beginning of January. You know, we've got a fight scheduled for March. So we'll finalize that this week, and so I'm looking forward to 2021, March of 2021.
Yeah, and then we finally got to see Jake Brutal Bostwick fight bare knuckle.
Oh, that too. Yes. That's right, Jake too. Jake's another one of my highlights for 2020.
Right, no worries.
No,
How
my
you
first
feeling,
signed
Jake?
athlete and all that.
I know. I forget that I know. I put on the manager hat.
It's all about you. It's all right. All about you.
Oh yeah, that's right. But no, that's been another part of it. Jake entrusting myself, and also putting him with Derik. Jake was always with Phil, but I mean his trust in me, and it's funny because it just seems so natural. Like it almost like we knew we were going to do this before it actually happened. And I'm excited, and I feel. For me, it's interesting wearing those different hats, but now kind of stepping back as an athlete, but still being active helps me help Jake too, because I'm still in it. So I still know I know exactly what he's going through, and he knows that. So he knows that I'm not talking out of my ass when I tell him, like, I know what you're going through, but just be patient. I struggle too with that, and so that's been huge, and I'm excited for him. I mean, there's big things coming for him in 2021.
Very, very nice. Before we continue, though, we have to say goodbye to Damon Gonzalez, but we appreciate you coming on, Damon. We appreciate everything that
Damon, class act always.
We look forward to a great 2021 with you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Merry
Damon.
Christmas. Happy New Year's,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
Talk to you
Happy
soon.
holidays.
See you later, bro.
Ramos,
Okay,
take care. Bye-bye.
But we're going to bring in another trainer. We're going to bring in Mike Robles from KO Fitness. And we are also going to bring in Mr. Xander Zayas right now. And they're going to talk about some of their year, and we're going to all have a chance to chop it up together.
Mikey.
There he is.
Mike. What's up, Xander?
And Xander, too. Yeah, Xander's mic is
What's
muted.
up, guys? What's up?
Yeah.
The future over there in the corner, Xander, the future.
Yeah, so.
Man, thank you, Derek. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you guys all know each other? Derek, you know Mike and Xander, right?
Yes, very much so. We all come up in the area. Yeah.
I don't realize.
Hey, Mo, who's got the controls here? Don't get sarcastic now. Don't get sarcastic. We're trying to have a nice, friendly show here. So, Mike, we've been trying to get you on the show or fit you in somewhere for a long time now. We know KO Fitness is doing great things. The Fighting News definitely appreciates you guys. And from the first performance where we saw your team fighting in the Golden Gloves at Palm Beach Boxing, and I don't think there wasn't a loss on your team. I think every one of your fighters won. And we were very impressed with that, and the friendliness of yourself and Melissa too. All right, and introducing us to a lot of the fighters, including the young man sitting next to you, Mr. Xander Zayas, who had a phenomenal 2020 also. But before we get to Xander, Mike, what are some of your highlights for the year 2020?
Man, our highlights for KO Fitness, so many, but the best one that we've been waiting for so long since I got with him. He was 13. Was Aaron Alien King once he pro debut, and he looked great on his pro fight, and that's the biggest highlight for the whole year as my part. And many parts of the stable that we have in the gym, but that was the biggest one for me. I seen this little kid develop from a little stream being Derik seen him before an amateur.
Yeah, Mike and Renell have been doing very good work down there, and they're bringing up a lot of kids, man. I congratulate them.
Yeah, thank you. And see him grow up to what he is, and have a great. He was ranked number one 3 years in a row. Same with Sanders. They grew up in amateurs. They all went through the whole national tournaments, and that was the highlight of the year. Him got signed with Peter Khan and going top rank and doing great things, and that opened doors for the other stable, the whole team that we have.
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna bring on our next round of guests in a minute. But before we do that, Jake, I just want to get back to you for a second. Bare knuckle training with the boxing coach, and Mike, I think you might be interested in this also. Why did you decide to go with the boxing coach to train? And I know, Derik, I know you train MMA guys too. Why did you decide to go with a boxing coach for bare knuckle over an MMA coach?
Because bare knuckle boxing is boxing. It's not MMA. But bare knuckle boxing is its own style of boxing. There's a lot more little tricks and things that you can do that you can't do in boxing that I'm incorporating, that we're thinking about incorporating. Training with no gloves on and just wrapping my wrist every time I'm training, you know, conditioning my knuckles at home and in my spare time. Like, it's a whole nother form of training. It really is. The rounds being 2-minute rounds, a little bit more explosive, so you can try to change your sparring and your training pattern like that also. But working with Derik has been phenomenal. Like, absolutely best thing I did, working with Maureen and Derik. Just watching Maureen, like, I can watch Maureen on the little head bob bag. I just sit and watch it and learn from just watching. You know, it's phenomenal to be around such amazing people, and people that want to help me as well grow. So it's amazing. We're all on the same path.
He's going to be.
We're definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys have to bring in 2021.
Yeah, I'll be bringing in a title, obviously, in 2021. Of course, so obviously the bare knuckle belt will be mine 100%. On it, but yeah.
I was going to say he's the first UK fighter that's going to learn how to dance salsa.
There we go. I can't nothing.
I was just gonna say something about it.
I can't move.
Jake,
you know, my hips are good.
Jake, the head movement is good, but you gotta catch that rhythm with the salsa, man.
I hear you,
that's the hard part.
She's always telling me it's important. You know, I've got to learn this. You got to learn, son.
Nice. Well, listen, Jake and Mo and Derik, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
It's really are like family. And
Merry Christmas and all that. Have a lovely evening.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Much love.
All the best for all you guys on the show.
Guys. Enjoy your evening.
See you later, man.
Bye-bye.
Be good, guys.
All right. Thank you.
You guys, I'm gonna bow too. You guys have a happy New Year. We'll be talking later.
All right, Gerardo.
All right, man.
All
Peace
right.
out.
Thanks, Gerardo. Thanks for coming on.
Take.
Okay. So, Xander.
Yes, sir.
How big was 2020 for you personally? What's your highlight? What do you think?
Man, it was great. I started in January 11th, fighting in Atlantic City, ESPN Plus. Then I fought in Puerto Rico in February. Then I fought again in September, the day before my birthday. And I fought again in October in Aaron Aponte debut. I think 2020 was great for me, for my team. We went through, you know, the ups and downs of the pandemic and stuff, but I think we kept going and kept going strong and kept training hard. And 2020 was just great. I think the best highlight was the whole year. Even with the pandemic, I had a great year, great experience. You know, still training hard, and I can't wait for 2021.
Yeah, well, we definitely look forward to seeing more of you. I mean, you're on a roll, man, and it's great watching you fight, and it's great talking to you. It's great seeing you at the events. We saw you up in Orlando.
Yeah.
Supporting Logan Holler. You know, she did good in that fight, and you know, we look forward to that more. Michael, who do you got in the gym? You want to give a shout out to any of your boys from the gym that you have coming up?
Off from the gym and whole stable. We've been training. We haven't stopped. I know it's Christmas, but you know, us boxing, we don't sleep. As you can see, we train today. We train every day.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to the main man that's been that's the main brain that has all this put together. Everybody knows him as Chino. You know, his name is Renell. Love him to death. That man there, you know, we put our brains together and we got everything going on. But we have fights coming up January 23rd. Marlon Kelly is 160. He's fighting. He's 1-0, 1 knockout. He's fighting, I believe, with the Glenn Johnson promotion show. They're doing on January 23rd. And then also February 20th, our WBC champ, ranked number 14, Harold Calderon is fighting February 20 here in Miami. And in that same card, we have two other fighters that we have, which is Miguel Carrizo. He's 3-0 with 2 knockouts at 126. And then we also have Chauncey Grace, which is 6-1 with 4 knockouts or 5 knockouts. He's fighting also 135. He's fighting in that card.
Yeah. How about what's his? I forget his first name. Hellahans. Is he still? He's still training at your gym?
Yeah, Hellahan, of course, he's still training. He's the next little one you're gonna see build up, and the amateurs come all the way up, and Golden Gloves and all that. But the other one we have too is big news is which just happened this Monday was Jimmy Brenes, our Nicaragua kid. He's been with us. He started with us in 2018, and he developed with us, and we got him. He went to the Pan Am Games. He won the Central American Games. He got signed on Monday by Peter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
The stable.
Nice.
He's on a journey now, going to he's representing Nicaragua in the national team for the Olympics in 2021. So he's on the road for that this year coming up. So we starting the year with a big bang.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome that he's on the Olympic team. That's a great experience for him.
Hey, Mike, you know when you make it famous, you know when you're big time, when you get a check mark on Instagram, like Xander has.
Like Sanders.
Yeah, you know you made it big time when you got that check mark, man.
No, man, I don't. Man, you know, it's just. I think it's hard work, dedication. I've been putting the hard work. I still the same dude. You see me around the corner, you say what's up. I'm gonna smile at you, say what's up. You know, Mike knows me. He knows me very well from the amateurs. He knows, you know, it's just about hard work. It's all about dedication and staying focused, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm, planning on doing for the rest of my career.
Yes, sir. Let's go. We've been following you for a while, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
So we have a couple of up-and-coming MMA stars backstage. We're going to bring them on. Maybe you guys can have a couple of words with them as well. We have Miss Evelyn Martins, and is Maryna backstage too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want to bring on Maryna and Evelyn?
What's up, guys?
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
Hey, Maryna.
What's up, guys?
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Good. Everything's good.
Do you know Xander Zayas?
Yes, I saw your fight, bro. Congratulations.
Hi guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hear you at all.
Nice.
Really? Very staticky.
Okay. You're having trouble with the sound, Maryna?
I do too.
Yeah.
Is your sound good, Evelyn?
No.
Okay,
No.
now mine's is good. Hers is
It's
good
a
now.
little bit, kind of weird when you guys talk.
Okay.
What's
all
up,
right, maybe,
Give it a second, it'll go on.
Okay, you know what, Steve, you're gonna have to mute the mics of people that aren't talking.
Okay.
It's still staticky. Hey.
Yeah.
Hi, Siobahn. Now
Technical
we can hear.
difficulties.
Hey, guys.
All right. What's up, guys?
Okay.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
So, Mike, do you have any last minute shout outs you want to give? I think we might have too many people on right now, and that's why the sound's getting a little staticky. Do you want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to anyone?
Man, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for the fight news. Y'all did a hell of a great job this year. Sanders, love you always. Ladies, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's.
Thank you.
Shout out to everybody, and expect KO Fitness make a big bang next year.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
Well, we'll speak to you soon, and thank you for coming on.
Thanks
And
for coming on, Mike. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
soon.
Merry Christmas. Hey, is that my shoe shine guy?
Yes, that's Shoe Shine.
Yeah, shoe shine. You remember me?
Oh yeah, I do remember you.
Yeah, from back
where
promotions.
did
I was like, hey,
Yes,
what's
yes,
shoe
yes.
shine?
I do remember you.
I don't shine shoes no more.
Okay.
What movie, Matt?
Is the sound any better for you guys?
Yeah, we can hear perfect now.
I think
Okay.
everyone but Matt is too young to know what movie that's from, right, Matt?
No.
I don't shine shoes no more.
No, because that's still one of the most popular
Yeah,
movies ever.
but no one else knows that line.
Maryna, do you know what movie Steve is talking about?
No.
I don't shine shoes
I
anymore.
have no idea.
Xander, you know what movie that's from?
Nope, I was born in 2002, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what about this? I'm funny. I'm funny how? Like, how am I funny? You know that?
Do you know that? No.
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 No?
No.
All right, tell him, Matt.
All right, Goodfellas.
So that movie's from Goodfellas. Anyone see it? Raise your hand.
Yeah, I've seen good.
Okay, moving on. Talking about 2020.
Um,
Let's start with Evelyn. Evelyn Martins. Evelyn, you had a huge year for 2020.
Oh
What were
yeah.
some of your highlights?
Oh my God. I'm so happy to share that finally, I did my pro debut in MMA. So that was really, really good. Amazing to me. It was a great feeling. I was waiting for this since I was like 15 years old or 12 when I just started training MMA. But after my fight, I was going through a lot of changes, but thank God everything now it's fine. And unfortunately, I got COVID.
Oh,
That
boy.
was really bad, and actually, I just got my last test yesterday. It was negative, thank God. I was supposed to fight right now in December. By the end of December, actually was Titan, but I couldn't, But hopefully next year, I'm bringing some fire to the cage.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, we enjoyed watching you fight a Titan. We know how much you were looking forward to making your pro debut. Yeah, that's some feeling. So Maryna Ryker sitting next to you that was your first amateur fight, right, at XFN?
yeah, it was my first MMA fight.
And do you hope to go pro one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I just thought you were.
Maryna as an amateur. All right,
What?
MMA, she put on a good fight. She fought a challenging opponent, a strong girl, Gloria DaCosta, and but when it was over, it was over. Maryna found she found an opening, and she took advantage of it, and she knocked her out.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, what kind of advice would you have for an amateur who's looking to become pro?
Keep going forward. Trust yourself. I started fighting. I did my first fight in my whole life, my amateur fight, when I was only 12 years old, and my whole fights was all tough girls, and I didn't stop. Something's gonna happen in your life, of course, but those things gonna make you better, and that's it. Just keep going forward. You can do it. So.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice, very nice. And Maryna, how do you feel after your first amateur fight? A couple of days afterwards, how do you feel right now, looking back?
When I won, I was very happy. I was excited, but it kind of faded away very fast. Like, I want to do it again. I'm excited. Like, all the reposts, all the pictures are gone now. I'm like, I want that again. Just hungry. It just fades away.
Xander, can you respond to that?
But it fades away very fast.
100%. That's always, that's every fighter mentality, or every athlete. Like once you're done finishing what you love, it's like, man, I want to get back to it. I want to give me another day, give me another fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So that always happens to everybody. Me after my fights, I post all the pictures in my social media, and it's like, oh well, I got no other picture. Hey, manager, give me another fight. Come on, man. Come on. I need another fight. I need to get in there again. I need some more pictures. So it's something that it's something that help us because he keep us ready, keep us in the gym. But it's something that it also kind of affect us because we need our rest. We need our body to recover, and that's very important. And I started to learn that, and we started doing a lot of recovering now.
Yeah.
Well, Xander, most of your fights haven't gotten out of the first round, right?
Yeah, man. 6-0, 5 knockouts. I'm very, very happy to be where I am today. Excited. 2021 is gonna be a great year. I'm looking forward to for it, and I know I'm gonna put on a show. I'm ready. I'm putting the hard work in. My team trusts me a lot. I trust my team too, and I'm just looking forward to put on a show in 2021.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on, Xander, man. We really look forward
Thank you.
to fight again. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Maryna, I know, or Evelyn, if you guys didn't know, Xander, he was the youngest kid ever signed to Top Rank for professional
Yes,
boxing.
sir. Yes, sir.
16 years
Oh,
old.
that's awesome.
So he was in the
Sounds
same position as you are, Evelyn, just waiting to go pro to earn, the
Yeah.
right age for them
100%.
to fight pro.
100%.
So it's
Guys,
great
Yeah.
having both
thank
of you
you.
guys on now.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for the time, and I appreciate it. See you guys soon. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and
Happy New Year.
stay safe, and to you girls, hey, keep working hard. Don't ever give up. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Keep working and stay focused.
Thank you.
All right,
No
Xander.
problem.
Good to see you,
Take
Happy
care,
Xander.
guys.
Merry
holidays.
Christmas, Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Steve, what are you? Yeah, the rest of us are here too. So, Siobahn, do you have any words for Evelyn? You interviewed her in early 2020, right? Like February, kind of?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
On
PFL.
PFL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, at PFL. Yeah,
Was
I
last
mean,
year?
I'm first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, it
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
the
I missed
PFL that you fought in. It was the one you were there with your family.
I think it was not in the beginning of the year, right? January, something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
yeah, way back then, way back when.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
feels long.
Yeah.
I think it's because of COVID.
I know.
Yeah, because
I
of
know.
COVID. So how was it like having COVID? How long did it last? How did it affect obviously I'm sure it affected your training, so what was that like? And that all that happened before your professional fight, right?
No, that happened after.
After? Okay.
Yeah, I just got COVID. I was like 20 days at home. It started from my sister. She got it first, and then we all went together to do the exam. And the first day, actually, she was the only one with positive. And then I said, we got to do it again. So when I did it, me and my dad and my mom, everyone was positive. So we did like 20 days of quarantine at home. And then I was doing tests and positive and then negative and then positive. I was like, I cannot go back to the gym yet. So I just keep doing more tests until I got like two negatives. And then I say, yeah, now I'm 100% to go. But it was hard. Today I just got back to training at the gym. And it feels a little hard, of
Wow.
course, because, you're sick. You basically did nothing because you cannot do it, affect you in a way that you just, the only thing that you want to do is be in your bed all day. But it feels good to be healthy now and back to the training. And I'm excited for next year, for my next fight.
Yes, so are we. So are we.
Yeah, and so do you know when that is? When is your next fight? When do you get to get back in there and go in the cage?
Unfortunately, I don't know that yet because, like I said, it was with COVID. So today I just got back to train. So probably those last couple of days of 2020, I will see what's going on, what's going to happen. Maybe January, maybe February. I don't know yet, but I'm still waiting, for some dates.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. So Evelyn, your first fight where you got to go, your first professional fight, right? So you're a very well-rounded fighter.
Yeah, thanks.
So I want to ask you, how was it like being in the cage? Is there any specific part of your training that you want to enhance more, like more striking, more ground game? What do you look forward to really focusing on this new coming year, or like where are you at with that?
That's actually a funny question for me because everyone here knows me because of my grappling fights. But the thing is, I am a striker person, athlete, but I got a lot better when I got here, because I started fighting a lot of grappling fights. In my first fight as a pro, my MMA fight, everyone was like, after fight, oh, I thought you were going to take the girl down and submit or something like that. And I said, you're wrong, because I want to show my strike for the people too, I was excited to do some striking because, like I said, I started early. I was like 12 years fighting Muay Thai, kickboxing, box. And then I was super excited to do that again in MMA. But I'm excited for my next fight because I'm going to know. Now I know, and working on that, how, you know, mix of them, like ground, striking ground. So that's why I want to show up on my next fight, you know, do striking, but also show my grappling as well, because I know people like to see that too.
Yes, very nice, very
do.
nice. Maryna, what do you think? What do you think you're going to work on in 2021 in your game?
I prefer stand-up, but I want to be like all over the place. I don't want people to just. I don't want people to just be like, oh, all I gotta do is take her down and then it's done. I wanna. I want to take people. I want people afraid to be afraid of my takedowns, to be like everything. Right. I just want to overall just sharpen all things. I still have a lot to learn, but
Nice. Well, you're off to a great start. And do you want to introduce the young lady sitting to your right, to our left?
that's my best friend and my coach's daughter.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Okay. Well, we're grateful that you came on, Maryna. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing more of you in 2021 in XFN or whatever promotion you go to. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. We'll talk soon.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night. Happy New Year.
Have a good night. Happy New Year.
So proud of you, Maryna, with your incredible knockout. You're an assassin in that cage. An assassin. It was incredible. I'm so proud of you. You're a freaking warrior.
Thank you.
The best is yet to come, boo. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Maryna.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you. And we're going to bring Yuli on now. Yuli, and we're going to keep Evelyn on too.
Okay, I was going to say, where's Evelyn?
Yeah, because Evelyn and Yuli both signed with the same management company this year in 2020. Big stuff. What's going on, Yuli?
What's going on, guys? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm parking as we speak. It was perfect timing. I pulled right into a parking spot. What's up, guys? How you doing? Thank you so much again for the opportunity. You know, hey, Evelyn, how you doing?
Good. What about you, man? Congratulations on your last fight. A huge KO. Oh my God.
Thank you, thank you, man. Thank you. How you feeling after COVID?
Feel good, you know. Just I did my first training today. It feels a little weird, a little tired, but I know in a week, 2 weeks, I'll be back to normal. Hopefully.
Okay. All right. Thank God everything's good though.
Thanks for asking.
Guys, Steve, why you? Oh, Steve wearing the monster mask. I love it. Inside his own house.
Representing.
You're the man, Steve.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
me and Evelyn were on two management teams together. We were on Game Time first, and now we're on first round management.
Yeah.
You know, we both made big moves to management teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, in the same year.
Yeah, the same year, for real.
Yeah, so that's big time. Congratulations to both of you.
I don't know what. Can you guys hear me good? I can hear you, but it's like scratchy.
I hear you guys a little scratchy too, but you understand.
Yeah,
I hear you guys a
I'm
little
not
scratchy
sure
too.
where the scratchiness is coming from.
Hold on, I don't know why. I can't
Is it
hear
better
you.
now?
Let me try. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Wait, is it better now? I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah. Siobahn just left. I don't know if that was it.
When you talk, it's good, Steve. Maddie, you know, it's like a little scratchy, but it's not all the time. But now it's a little nice, better. I don't know why I was using AirPods. I was like, that's my. I don't know. I changed it, but I still listen to you guys a little, you know, scratchy. But can't understand. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why. It sounds terrible on my phone. I don't know if it's my phone. Mike, I'm gonna hit you guys from another phone now because mine sounds terrible.
I think it's not your phone.
Make sure the connection is good, the Wi-Fi connection, wherever you are.
When Maddie talks, it's worse. Like, oh.
No, I can hear you now. I can hear you good now.
Yeah.
We got OMG in the background.
Yeah. What's up, brother? How you guys doing?
What's up, guys?
Oh, we got OMG.
Oil money,
guys. Okay.
Look at this guy. And he's frozen, man. With all that money, man, he's got to afford a better Wi-Fi connection.
Oh my god.
Hey, Asim, can you hear us?
Nah, he
Yeah,
froze.
he's all frozen up. Hopefully, he'll go someplace inside or someplace that has better reception. So, Yuli, tell us about 2020, and what's aside from setting a world's record and signing with first round management, what else has been good for you this year?
Man, listen, this year, it's 2020 has been crazy for a lot of people. It's really been amazing for me. I got the knockout this year. I signed with a great management team. A lot of power moves, man. Just 2021 is gonna be a great year. It's gonna start off with a banger because I fight February 5th on the Super Bowl card with Paige Van Zandt.
Nice.
And
Oh,
who are you
great.
fighting, Yuli? Who are you fighting?
I don't know yet. I should have an opponent by maybe by tonight or tomorrow. They should be telling me who I'm fighting.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. That's
Yeah.
great.
So Yuli, you won the Fighting News Knockout of the Year. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. What do I get? What do I get?
Get a package coming to you.
Awesome. I love it. You guys are the best.
Yes, sir.
I love the fighting
doesn't
news.
mean anything, man. It's a fighting news award.
I saw you wearing, Yuli, the limited edition gold black. This is a limited edition blue, but I saw you wearing the black the other day.
I got the black and gold one. I have the sweater. I wear you guys everywhere, man. You guys know I love the fighting news. I rock with you guys. You guys have been with me since the beginning of my career, always showing me love. And you guys are truly appreciated for me always, man. Anything I can do for you guys, I'll try my hardest to do, always.
I wish I was gonna be at the next fight. I'm 8 years running. I've been going to Cancun for the Super Bowl. In fact, maybe 4 or 5, 3 years ago, Bare Knuckle was in Cancun the same weekend, and I didn't even know that they were there.
Really? What is in Cancun in February?
Me and my friends, get together. They live in Chicago, and we go to Cancun and watch the Super Bowl in Cancun in Paradise.
Nice. Guys,
Yeah.
listen, I hate to cut this short, but I have to because I just got somewhere for a meeting. We got...
Hey!
What's up,
guys?
I got my whole team back here. We're going to sit down and talk some business, strategize for 2021. So I want to say happy holidays to you.
Happy
You
holidays.
guys are the best. Evelyn, I'll see you soon. Keep fighting.
See you soon.
Keep kicking ass.
Thank you.
I hope everything comes out good from the COVID. I know you're gonna be a champion soon. I know it. You're the best.
Thanks.
And take it easy, guys. Good night. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
All right,
Merry
good night, Yuli.
Christmas.
Take it easy, man.
Yep. So then
right.
there were 3.
Okay. What about your sister, Evelyn? How's she doing? Is she when's her amateur career gonna start down here?
2021 is gonna be a great year for her too. I think she's gonna start fighting next year already. She's gonna turn 17. She's still 16, but she's just waiting for the right time to get inside of the cage. I think she's gonna start as an amateur, so she's gonna get this whole year to do her amateur fight. So when she turns 18, she's also can go pro.
Now, last time you were saying how good she was. Who's better, you or her?
Oh my god, you cannot ask that question to me.
Yes.
Well, we both kick ass on the train, we both go hard, we both push each other hard. She's amazing, just I think I am, we training together, we learn together, we got better together, we fight together, we go through everything together basically,
Yeah. But she's your younger sister, and there's how many years? 4 years difference, or?
No, a year and 7 months.
Oh, only, okay. All right.
Yeah, we are very, very close. For example, she's turning 17 in April, and I'm 18. But in September, I turn 19, so it's very close.
Okay. Well, good. We look forward. We'll have her on the show when she gets started, you know?
Okay, of course.
Yeah. Well, both of you on. And great.
Thank you, guys.
Steve, who's backstage? Who's joining us?
We don't have anyone backstage just yet.
Okay. Jim didn't come on?
Nope.
Oh, wait. He's got an AM start. Oh, he's teaching now. All right. Jim Allers is teaching the class now. Okay. Hold on one second.
Hey, guys, follow me.
Okay. That's okay. What do you have big plans for the holidays, or what's going on?
Christmas, I'm going to a friend's house. Until yesterday, I didn't know if I was going to go to or not, but thank God I'm not with COVID. But yeah, friend's house with family, celebrating. That's it.
Nice, very nice. What'd you ask Santa for Christmas?
Oh my God. Actually, I don't ask him things. I ask to God, because he's the only one that can make her. Yeah. But I only wish for this Christmas, I wish like this whole COVID thing goes away and, everyone get better to their normal lives, because everything changed since those things started, was a tough year for everyone. But I wish 2021 a great year. I wish everyone is blessed and back to work, making money, winning fights, and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know how you got?
Is it celebrated the same way in Brazil, or it's not as big a deal as it is in
No, it is a big deal in Brazil. We don't have Thanksgiving in Brazil. People do sometimes because of here, just like they do right now there. They always had it Halloween, but couple of days here we don't celebrate in Brazil. Couple things. But in Brazil, Christmas is a big deal. Christmas and New Year, and I think Carnival too. Is the three things more important thing in Brazil. But
yeah. I've been to Carnival in Quebec. They have that in the middle of the winter. And it's like to get them through the winter, because the winter is miserable in Quebec.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a big party out on the streets, and everyone's freezing, and it's crazy. It's good time though.
Can't imagine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Is someone still coming up, or we're done?
No, I think we're done for tonight. Our last guest is teaching a class right now, so he's not able to make it on unless that was somebody else.
Okay, so I just want to say a few words. Thank you for asking me, inviting me here. I really appreciate you guys' support. I know you guys been watching all of me always. Appreciate that. I wish you guys Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And I wish you guys, a great 2021.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to your family
Happy
too.
holidays.
Thank you, Maddie. Thanks, Steven. Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Evelyn.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night.
So Matt, 2020 is almost over. Yuli didn't stay on long enough. I want to show all of our guests.
Hold on 1 second.
Well, while you're doing that, I want to show our guests. The knockout.
History. Hands. Round number one. There's that fast start. That might be it. And that is the fastest knockout in bare-knuckle fighting championship history. Hands. Round number one. There's that fast.
So I just wanted to show that.
Yep, that was Yuli's record-breaking, record-setting knockout. 3 seconds.
Yeah. So
did they ever get like the official time? Because it's never exactly 3 seconds. It's like 2:59 or 3:0. You know what I mean? Weren't they working on that?
Yeah, I think they were working on that, but I don't know what the consensus was, but yeah, it's been a great year. Want to thank everybody that watched our new podcast. Melissa is in backstage. What's up there?
Hey guys.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What you doing?
Just hanging out, checking in with you guys, see who's on.
Yeah.
You missed the star-studded.
I know, I missed Xander
star-studded
Zayas. I was looking
event
forward to
we had.
speaking with him, but I did get a phone call. I'm really sorry that I had to take.
No worries,
so
no worries.
I am back.
Melissa.
Back in action.
Melissa,
like
so
XFN on Friday.
So Melissa, what was your highlight of events? What was your favorite events you've been to in 2020?
You know, I really enjoyed the bad promotions with Maureen Shea on the card and Blake Davis. And another favorite of mine are the ones at the Intercontinental Miami, obviously, with Titan FC. Yeah, I have a really good time with those guys. I don't know if it's just that they just put on a really good show or if just the vibe is great and those guys are great and it's just great to socialize with them. So
yeah,
makes my job easy to do and enjoyable.
Yeah, so it's funny, Matt. She didn't even know she was wearing the Fighting News swag. Look at that. Woo-hoo.
I gotta represent.
What's up? What's up? Limited edition. Fighting News.
Oh, by the way, Steve, this is the one that I was trying to tell you about.
Okay. That's the one. The tank top.
What's wrong with that one?
I want one in every color.
Oh. That's it. Get to work, Steve.
All right. Yeah, so Erwin Rivera.
Yes.
A Titan alumni.
Right.
Made his UFC debut.
He did make his UFC debut this year.
Yeah.
It's been a big year for a lot of folks.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing this year.
Erwin sent his regards. He wanted to come on, but he's got family business. So,
sure.
Big shout out to Erwin. He had a huge year, definitely. And we've known him for a while, and we look forward to seeing more of him in 2021 too. But Melissa, you've been to quite a few Titan events.
Yeah, I love the Titan events.
Is Louie in the room with you?
How did you know?
Because you're looking down at the floor. Pick him up.
He is that little. All right, he's gonna make his debut. Come here, Louie.
Watch this. Watch it.
Hi. New Fighting News fan right here.
What?
Yeah. Remember those little guys at the end of
Louie needs a Fighting News shirt also. So he can represent for the fam.
We'll have to make that happen.
Yeah, for 2021 dog shirts.
2021, the Fighting News dog shirts.
Yep.
It's funny you say that because I just had one of my suppliers just started a dog line, so they have a bunch of dog clothes that they want me to pick up, and I said, listen, if there's a need, I'll do it. I'll start making dog products, dog shirts. Why not?
Why not? Just do it. Just do it. Make the dog. What do you want to see happen in 2021, Melissa? For the Fighting News and for.
Well, I mean, I think that even though we've been faced with a lot of adversity in 2020 with the pandemic and everything, there has been a lot of opportunity for growth for a lot of people. The Fighting News, as well as a lot of athletes, as we've all seen throughout the year, it didn't really stop us all. So for 2021, I just want to see everybody to keep pushing forward and getting better and advancing and just kind of, looking for, I don't know, to the entertainment of watching these guys in action, going
Yeah.
from the very beginning to making it to their ultimate goal, their ultimate fight. So
for all those people out there that don't know, this same time last year, 2019 Florida MMA Awards, Media Source of the Year, The Fighting News won. So we've come a long way in a year. Even with COVID, we started this show. We've had a lot of celebrities on this show. We've had a lot of events that we still went to. We covered bare knuckle. We covered boxing. We covered Mayweather promotions. We were all over the place.
Yeah.
Um,
the event that I went to with Mike in Miami was definitely quite the experience.
Yeah, Matchroom you went to,
as part
right?
of media, as a part of a spectator, as a boxing fan, it was just all in all a good show. You just kind of knew it was real deal.
Yeah, and we only got 2 passes, so Matt gave up that ticket for you to go. He must really like you.
Well, I really had great. I appreciate that. It was a lot of opportunity for growth there, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah, did you see the interviews we did at XFN?
Yes, I did watch a couple of the interviews.
Yeah, and that was an experience for me. Just being in that like exotic car museum. The guy Brian was saying that every one of those cars is like over $250,000, and I was like, "What?"
It was the ultimate
Man cave.
den. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was definitely interesting and fun just to be in that environment.
Yeah,
it was close. It was right down the road.
You never know what hidden gems Boynton Beach has.
Yeah. I was, and there were some good fighters on that card. There were definitely some good fighters on that card. I can't wait to see what that Fernando Reyes, when he turns pro, he's going to be someone to contend with. And
yeah, he was like, "I'm not fighting this no more amateur. I want to fight for money now."
Yeah.
I want to fight for money now.
Get a little.
Well, he's proved himself. He's he's got 2 belts in 2 different weight divisions, and he's so far no one can defend his takedowns.
Matt, the movie I was talking about before was Casino, not The Godfather.
It was Goodfellas.
No, it was Godfather. I don't shine no shoes no more.
No, it wasn't. It was Joe Pesci and Goodfellas in the bar. Maybe you hadn't heard. I don't shine shoes anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't the Godfather, Matt.
It was Goodfellas.
All right.
Goodfellas.
I believe Matt.
Yeah.
Believe Matt.
What?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, yeah. So
doing the fact check. Do we have a fact checker?
Yeah. Then he's like, I'm not trying to offend you. If I wanted to offend you, I'd tell you to go get your effing shine box.
Yeah. That one.
You know
it. Louis is not impressed. Louis is not impressed.
Louis is not a movie fan.
So any plans? Any guys got any plans? Matt, you're off for another week. Any plans?
It's all about the staycation. I got the pool right here, and I got the beach down the road, and that's it.
What are you doing Christmas Eve?
Oh, that I go to my sister's house. Cook food, roast marshmallows, build a fire outside.
Nice.
Do that. Yeah. What are you doing, Melissa, for the holidays?
Well, actually, I am cooking a little something and meeting my niece's daughter, newborn baby, for the first time. So that should be fun. It's going to be with my son and my siblings. It'll be great.
You have siblings?
I do.
How many?
I have a sister and 2 brothers.
And they're here? They're at your house?
No, they're not. But I do have some company that just showed up.
Oh. Someone who has a key?
No, I usually leave the door open, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh. So, you know, it's been a great year. Not so much as this COVID thing, the pandemic, but as far as the fighting news going to the next level, we've covered a lot of shows. We've done a lot of online interviews, which is going to be the future.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what happened?
My dog just ran into the glass door. Like,
Oh shit!
all right, he's fine. Hold on.
Yeah, it's just Matt. Don't you think we were better off as the fighting news as a team this year than the last, right? We keep evolving. Can anyone
Who are you
hear me?
asking? You asking Melissa or me?
Can we get an amen?
Amen. So
I'd have to agree with that. I've only been with you guys for about a year and a half now. I just got my year memories on Facebook or Instagram, whatever the photos are, and it's been a lot. I mean, I've grown a lot. I've been fortunate to meet a lot of really special, amazing people, and I'm really, really grateful for that. So, the year-end wrap-up, I'm grateful for that, having met such great people. Change that picture. Take it down, please.
Yeah.
Take it down, Steve-O.
Who are some of the, besides me and Steve, who are some of the favorite people that you met?
Oh my gosh, everybody's so different and so great at the same time. Obviously, Maureen Shea is one of my favorites. Just as a female athlete and just a fellow woman, it's an honor to be just in her presence. I guess she's just so great. She always has so much to offer, not just in the boxing world, but also as an individual. Jake Bostwick has been great as well. He's just got such a fun personality. He's so great and so down to earth. And obviously, Ulysses Diaz. I was fortunate enough to be in covering that show where he crossed over from boxing to MMA. That was definitely special. His kids were there, so that's unique to me. And Erwin Rivera, the Beast. That was just everybody that I come across. You know who your stars are, and people stick in your mind. And as time goes on, I'm learning more and more, and learning the names in MMA and in boxing. And I'm just looking forward to 2021 and seeing what we're covering next.
Let's go.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, well, you definitely have to come to the next Revoltas show.
Yeah, I think I definitely have to go to the next Revolta show, Steve.
Yeah, and also I'm really looking forward to Glenn Johnson's card that Marlon Kelly is fighting on, and
oh, Marlon Kelly is great. I mean, even when we interviewed him at the WBA Future Champions, he was just as such a young kid, and he was great in interviewing. Do you guys remember that interview that I did with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how old do you think he is?
He's a teenager, isn't he?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought
he's 29.
Oh, he's 29, but still, he was very poised and very well spoken. And I was very impressed at his ability.
Yeah, I just found that out a few weeks ago, and I'm like,
he looked like a baby. Yeah, but no, he was great. He was awesome.
Yeah, he's a good fighter too. And
I'm interviewing Marlon Kelly. Okay.
Yeah, follow Marlon Kelly. So that card's going to be good. That's January 23rd, which is right before my birthday, which,
Why are you trying to bite my style, though, Matt?
What are you trying to do?
You're trying to bite my style with the shirt.
Fight your style.
You're biting my style.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are.
Steve just likes to play with the buttons.
Steve, leave everything alone. Everything's fine.
He can't. He's got issues. Just leave the background, leave the way everything is. You know, people are getting seasick at home watching you change the screen around and all that.
Come on. I was trying to get the best view.
That's it.
I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, leave it like that.
I'm
That's
kidding.
Matt, we'd get more viewership.
What happened?
You're in the spotlight.
Terrible,
Melissa.
terrible.
You know what, Melissa? Maybe you can speak to this.
Listen, I can't stay on much longer, so I have to get to cooking and prepping my food.
Okay, well, before you leave, all right, what did you think about being an on-air interviewer when you first started?
You guys, we have a bad connection on the audio.
That's Matt.
What happened?
All right. I love you guys. Call me back if you want to. Message me and I'll chime in.
Okay.
Good night.
Merry Christmas.
What'd she say about the audio?
She said she can't hear you. And then there was two. So the wrap-up show.
It's time to wrap up the wrap-up show.
Yeah. So you were saying, Matt, that you had a bunch of highlights, a bunch of firsts this year. You know, and you know when I saw Yuli at the bare knuckle, he gave me one of his masks. We did a mask swap. So I had given him one of the Fighting News masks, and he had given me a monster mask. You know, we did a mask swap, which, you know, in 2020 was probably much more popular than the jersey swap in football games. You know, because after the fights, after the football games, they're not really hanging out doing jersey swaps anymore.
Right. It's like, here, take my mask.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we got to give a shout out to the Goat Shed. Asim tried to get on. He was having some connection problems. The Goat Shed, their men's team went 29-0. They were
29-0.
So we want to give a shout out to them. They've only been in operation in 2020. They didn't exist in 2019. So their gym is off to a great start. We look forward to some great things from them. Angel Alvarez and who fought on Titan is a complete monster. Too solid. Jared Betancourt is training with them also. He had his Titan debut. He did very well. You know, Gloria DaCosta fought a good fight. She's going to come back strong. She lost to Maryna Ryker, who we had on earlier, but she's got all the tools. She's a tough girl, and I know she'll be back. And we wish her luck. So, Goat Shed, if you're watching, shout out. Hope good things for 2021. And Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Okay.
Ryan, happy holidays.
Get my boy some. All we can do is ask, man. Yeah, that's funny. Xander was. Did I see him? I think I saw him on Instagram with Gervonta Davis. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But I think he was training with Tank. All right, listen, it's time to wrap up the wrap-up show.
Wrap up the wrap-up show.
All right, thanks for coming on. This doesn't mean it's our last show of 2020, but it's just a wrap-up, and we hope it probably is our last show of 2020. Let's be real, unless something else comes up. And about the sound issues, I don't hear any static now. Do you, Steve?
I don't hear any static. But you know, technology these days, we can put a guy on the moon, but we can't figure out the sound on a little Wi-Fi, you know?
So, yeah, we're going to have to look into that. We might have to change platforms.
Did you see that Apple? Did you see Apple yesterday announced they're going to come out with an electric car in 2024? Talking about technology.
An electric car?
An electric car that drives by itself.
They have those already.
No, this is an Apple car.
Well, Tesla has it, right?
Tesla doesn't take you from Boynton Beach to West Palm Beach without touching the steering wheel.
Well, they could. They're just not allowed to.
They could, but they're not allowed to. Yeah, wait till Apple comes out in 2024 and says we're allowed to.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to look over and see no one driving the car next to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, I can do without that Jetson stuff, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's been good, Matt. We had some good times this year and more better. You know, everyone's gonna get the vaccine, and then, you know, we're gonna be back to business as usual at all these fighting events.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, so all the promotions, you know, the XFNs and the PFLs and Titan and Revolta Boxing, Glenn Johnson's doing, and all that. That's we look forward to working with all those guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a great.
Barbara didn't come on.
Barbara didn't come on. Nope. No text.
Nothing.
No juice. No love.
All right. Well, okay. I don't think Santa Claus is going to visit her now. Just kidding, Barbies. I heard about the elevator.
All right,
all
people.
right.
We're gonna end the broadcast.
Yeah, shout out to Slaughterhouse Boxing too, and of course to Jared Grant, who had a phenomenal year breaking into BKFC. Also, one of the youngest people to I think he is the youngest guy to fight for that promotion.
He is.
So yeah, so we had a couple of youngest.
That's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Happy holidays, people.